that was Cat Williams. Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, y'all, you know, like me and the brother was just talking about, y'all want to march and shit. But where you killers at, man? When it's time, when injustice has been done, like you know, just say Trayvon Martin, you nigga, that nigga up in St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I forget that cat name. But you know, when he died, and shit, he wasn't innocent as they try to proclaim him to be. But Freddie, well, you had Freddie Gray.
Freddie Gray and Eric Gardner was in New York. Hell, it's been so many. Hell, you can't keep up with them. You know, he's out there terrorizing our people, yet and still, hey, ain't nobody really standing up, man.
That's my point. When these injustices are done, where you killers at? Because y'all don't feel that you have an enemy amongst the other nations.
Right.
But yet your brother ain't did nothing to you. You breaking in his house.
Right.
You fucking this woman. You gunning his kids down in the fucking street.
Gun.
Man, that's why the Lord is gonna deal with you goddamn niggas, man.
That's right.
Y'all got to go, man. A nigga is worse than a goddamn roach, man. Good for nothing. You see that one, man?
I got the one that talks about the N-Dub. I'll start that way. Okay. If you know what the other one is. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. Says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom. So yeah, I mean, hey, even Lamb backing off the thought of not only Jake, but hell, our women, hey, they look at us with disdain and scorn. You know? They don't look at us as being a man. They look at us as being less than a man. Just like Esau wrote in his wicked ass constitution. You know? Hell, we lost our women, hey, as soon as we got off them boats. And hell, but before we got on the boats, we lost our women as we were on those cargo slave ships. You know? Because women ain't gonna be able to take it. Now her eye is evil towards everything except for the so-called white man, you know? Because she'll have that same dorky ass smile in the so-called white man's face because both of them are fucking hand in hand, you know? Yep. Esau is using the N-Dub against our nation of people, and that's all Israelite women. I'm just singling out the head tribe being Judah, you know? Esau used these nigger women, all these Israelite women against our nation, okay? And then the N-Dub will use Esau against our nation as well. Put your ass on child support, call the cops, you know, get you more time, you know, if you already, you know, having a misfortune in life. That's how our eye is evil towards, it says, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom. That husband is talking about you Israelites, man. You know? But all these things are perpetuated and you still ain't mad? You still cool with just giving all your money away to Esau? You know, every 50 days, 30 days on some new wicked ass holiday in which he has designed to take your goddamn money. Like no one really understands the commercialism of Babylon. And it's to destroy Israel. These crackers got money, man. They fucking print it. You can't compete with somebody that's printing money.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We ain't got no dog in the fight. You know? Esau has created money. He has created a system of credit in which he's not going to let you Negroes have. And on top of that, we 400 plus years behind the starting line. But yet still, you don't have no reason to be mad against this cracker? You can't find one reason? None whatsoever? Slavery wasn't enough? Huh? Eric Gardner wasn't enough? Huh? You start these whack ass coalitions, you know. Michael Brown, you know. You start all these small time organizations that are funded by George Soros, which is really just promoting lesbianism, you know.
Oh my God!
Yet still, at the same time, you're not mad about any of those other things too. Like the brother had said earlier, we've done it all. Okay? Esau has nothing for us. He never has had anything for us. What we need and what we're gonna use are these holy scriptures to take the kingdom.
What we need. It should be right up before that.
Verse 2.
Started at 56.
56.
Should be at 54.
Okay, come on, the water. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. Says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom.
So there you have it. So that's showing who the Israelites are, man. When you read the book, the curses, man, it fits the Hebrew Israelites. It fits you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans. So don't let nobody tell you different, man. We ought to give you the truth. We ought to, you know, break these scriptures down, make it plain upon tables. We not out to play with you people, man. And we ain't taking no shorts. So yeah, as the brother read, the man that, or the brother or the man, the man that's tender, delicate among you, man, his eye is gonna be evil toward his brother.
Right.
According to the curses, you know. So
hoes is gonna be hoes, man. You know.
Right.
Hoes is gonna be hoes.
Ain't no point in paying them no never mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, they going back to them curses, man. You look at each other as an enemy.
Right.
And a man don't even have to do nothing to you. Y'all just despise on one another, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all hate on one another.
Right.
And then turn that into a slogan in the early 90s.
Yep.
Haters. Niggas always hating on
Right, right.
Gun. And wore that as a badge of honor.
Right.
That's black culture, man.
Gun.
You know? Yeah, you say something or you hear something?
No, I was gonna go back. I mean, we can finish it. I was gonna go back to that Jeremiah. This is back in, gun. I mean, because as we said, man, hey, you should be crying and sighing for your Yahweh Shemal Shai to return, man. You know? But part of the reason is because our people have had a degenerating mind or corrupted mind.
Right.
To generate means to do what? To grow and to be born, to flourish. To degenerate means that you are not growing. You are not flourishing.
Yep.
You're not growing. You're not changing.
And that's what black culture does, man.
Gun.
It stifles the growth of a nation.
Right.
Culture is supposed to, when you say the word culture, just like the brother is going into regenerate. Mm-hmm. Culture should cause I could put it this way, its participants to grow. Right. It's a nation or a group. You know, when you talk about culture, it's supposed to lend something to that overall nation. You know, just like you talk about Egyptian culture or even Roman culture. Well, Roman culture lent something to all of mankind because they got even the architecture here in America goes back to ancient Rome. You know, aqueducts and all that, they go back to Roman culture. But when you talk about black culture, what are you niggas contributing to society?
Man.
What are you niggas contributing to your own nation? You have nothing to give but death, negativity. And that's why, you know, we tell you, man, you niggas are not black. And black culture is a culture of death. It's time to come back to your true heritage, the culture of a Hebrew Israelite. What is it that we contribute at? We contributing this truth. We are contributing righteousness, man.
Right.
We are well, like the term I always use, man, we are terraforming this world into the form of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, which is righteousness. That's what we are contributing. That's a true culture. You know, culture ain't, you know, because I wear my pants down on my ass.
Right.
And I speak the latest slang.
Right, and I got some rims.
That can be a part of the culture, but that's not culture in itself.
Right, there's no knowledge being traded off or handed off. You know, Jake's culture, you know, is hand-me-downs and horrible grandma's cooking. You know,
Man,
that's it. And pork chops, bacon.
Shit.
Right, yeah, that's it. You know, how to get as much as you can from a man. You know, the best place to get some weed. And for Jake, the best place to get some weed, that's it.
you got the fire.
Right, that's it. You know? So, yeah.
That's right, brother.
I'll finish this, and I want to get that word degenerate back in Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah, okay, come on. Hey,
Because we spoke on...
degenerate vine.
Con.
Okay, come.
It's back in Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave.
So the essence, man, the essence of the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. So you had the blessing, the first 14, 15 verses. And after that, from 15 all the way through to 68, the essence of that is, if we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he would bring us into captivity and turn us into niggas. That's the essence of the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. So now when you look at all nations of the earth, who does that fit?
Right.
Who are the niggas in the earth? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, because you Native Americans and you Latinos, y'all some of the biggest niggas of the nation of Israel. It ain't just the Negroes.
Right.
I done seen some Mexican niggas.
Yeah.
And some Guatemalan niggas.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Cuban niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they all trying to outdo the primary niggas on the earth.
Yeah.
You know, out there really showcasing niggardly actions. You know?
Being witches, being adulterous, being murderers. So along with witchcraft, you gotta murder.
Right.
Letting motherfuckers know you ain't playing.
Right, yeah. Bloodshed.
Bloodshed.
Right, going back to I being evil. Because as the brother had said,
exactly.
You sitting up there, you killing your own people, man.
Exactly.
You know? You won't bust a grape towards any of these so-called white people, man. You know, just like last week or the week before, whatever. Yeah, I guess it was last Friday because we came out on Tuesday. So yeah, last Friday, you know, this Neanderthal, you know, big gargantuan Jake roll up, you know, over words, man. You know, and all that's part of the curses. But the point being here is this: you are willing to take up for the man that has made you 300 pounds. You know, and emotional like a woman. Instead of the men of the Lord, okay, that are helping, you know, to refine our people through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, back to that holy seed, you know, back to that noble vine.
Come on, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? So I got that word here, degenerate, which is H5494, and looks like the word here is quawar. Can't really tell. It says to deteriorate. So yeah, we went from being Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's noble, you know, set apart, you know, distinguished, dignified, you know, most sought after, precious, you know, peculiar people.
Yep.
To now being deteriorated. You know, just like deteriorates? That's essentially what Esau is doing all across this globe. He's deteriorating our remembrance of who we are as a people, you know, through selling us black culture, through selling us all of these GMOs, you know, that are destroying our brain. You know, you wicked devils, you know?
So-called white people, y'all the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah, you!
You get mad at the Lord, you can't get mad at us.
And not once, as I always like to mention, they didn't denounce it. They're like, nah, all right, you got us. So yeah, hey, the question is, how has our people turned into a degenerate vine, man?
That was all that was on that?
Yeah, yeah, just deteriorated. It goes back to H5493. It says turned off.
Turned off.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, because your spirit isn't abounding. It isn't growing to generate, you know? So yeah, if you turned off, you have no light. Scripture says, if you speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in you, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to bring out. That culture is supposed to grow your nation, you know? You know, it's supposed to basically be a building of ideas. Just like I said, you look at Egyptian culture, you got the pyramids, man. You had the Romans. They did the aqueducts and all these great architectural features. And you look at Jake. What we got? We got servitude.
Right.
You know, Jake made all the inventions here.
Yep.
But us being in slavery, the white man took it. He took the
patents or what?
Yeah, the ownership or credit.
Yeah, okay, got it.
You didn't get no credit to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But anyway, you know, when we get in the kingdom, when we get our kingdom, you're going to see the great culture that we're going to have.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Real quick, this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. It says, "For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come."
Yeah. Here in America, man, this is not your rest, man. We have no continuing city here. That's it, man. I ain't heard that scripture in a minute right there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, but that's why I say we waiting for Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So we become that world without end.
That's right.
So this his shit, man. This has to end.
Con.
These corrupt, degenerate bodies that we're in. Yo, we got to get out of here, man. The mentality and mindset that you, Jake, have. We gotta escape all this, man. And you're only gonna get out of this through the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the only way.
Right.
That's the only way, man.
Pursuing back to what the brother brought out earlier, John 8:32. You know,
Yep.
you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You know, everything else is gonna keep you in the matrix. You know,
Exactly.
you're gonna be stuck in the matrix, man. You know.
Right.
But yeah, only those that are actually seeking to get out of the matrix, you know, that have been called, Lord willing, we are chosen, you know, to actually get the hell up out of here, like completely. Like right now, we just on the outskirts, the fringes of the matrix, you know. We seeking to get the hell up out of here completely, and then come back down to the earth, man, and rule, you know.
That's right.
What's the new heavens? Is that Revelation 20? This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea."
Right, because I mentioned earlier, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And you could couple that up with 2 Ezra 9:6 and 8, and it say basically that Esau is the end of the world.
Yep.
and Jacob is the beginning of it, which followeth. So, right, this